The importance of ethics in game design. Ethics play a crucial role in video game design, influencing how games impact players and society. Developers must consider the implications of their creations, from promoting positive behavior to avoiding harmful stereotypes. Ethical considerations ensure that games contribute positively to the gaming community and reflect responsible design practices. Addressing violence and its impact. One of the primary ethical concerns in video game design is the portrayal of violence. Developers must carefully consider how violent content is presented and its potential effects on players. While some argue that violent games can desensitize players, others suggest that ethical design involves thoughtful representation and context to mitigate harm. Avoiding harmful stereotypes and bias. Games must be designed to avoid reinforcing harmful stereotypes and biases. Ethical designers strive to create diverse and inclusive characters that reflect a wide range of experiences and backgrounds. This approach not only fosters a more inclusive gaming environment but also helps avoid perpetuating negative stereotypes. Balancing addictive mechanics and player well-being. Ethical game design involves balancing engaging gameplay with considerations for player well-being. Developers must avoid exploiting addictive mechanics, such as excessive microtransactions or reward systems that encourage compulsive spending. Responsible design practices prioritize player health and ensure that games are enjoyable without being manipulative. Privacy and data security in gaming. With the rise of online gaming, privacy and data security have become critical ethical concerns. Developers must ensure that players' personal information is protected and that data collection practices are transparent. Implementing robust security measures and respecting player privacy are essential aspects of ethical game design. The role of informed consent and transparency. Informed consent is vital in game design, particularly concerning in-game purchases and data usage. Developers should provide clear information about game mechanics, potential costs, and data collection practices, allowing players to make informed decisions. Transparency builds trust and demonstrates ethical responsibility. Addressing representation and inclusivity. Ethical game design involves addressing representation and inclusivity, ensuring that games reflect diverse perspectives and experiences. By incorporating a range of voices and stories, developers can create more meaningful and respectful experiences that resonate with a broader audience. Considering the impact on mental health. Games can significantly impact mental health, both positively and negatively. Ethical designers should consider how game content might affect players' mental well-being, addressing issues such as stress, anxiety, and addiction. Designing games with mental health in mind involves providing support resources and avoiding content that could be detrimental. Promoting positive social interaction. Games often serve as social platforms, and ethical design involves fostering positive social interactions. Developers should create environments that discourage toxic behavior, harassment, and discrimination. Implementing effective moderation tools and promoting respectful communication contribute to a healthier gaming community. The future of ethical game design. The future of ethical game design involves ongoing reflection and adaptation to emerging challenges and societal changes. As technology and player expectations evolve, developers must continually assess and address ethical considerations to ensure that games remain responsible, inclusive, and respectful. Building a responsible gaming culture. Ultimately, ethics in game design contribute to building a responsible gaming culture. By prioritizing ethical considerations, developers can create games that not only entertain but also positively impact players and society. A commitment to ethical practices helps shape a gaming industry that values integrity, inclusivity, and player well-being.